Hey, we're back. This is David B69. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This will be episode 3 on the YouTube channel. You're not seeing any difference on Twitch except that I had a little break. But we lost a tough game in episode 2. That was really rough. We couldn't get any good pitching in. I say couldn't get any good pitching in. It's really not exactly true. We just didn't get any runs either. So, sort of wonder if we had a letdown after I tried to score a run, but the leadoff batter that following inning did nothing as well. So, I really don't think getting thrown out at home was a bad thing. So, we're going to play in the next game of the series. This will be game number 3. And you can see the standings. We're right on top of the division still. Just tied up with everybody else. We got Zach Eflin going today. And we're going Ian Anderson, correct? Yep, Ian Anderson. 22 years old. That was his first major league season last year. Only pitched 6 games, so you're really not getting a good feel for him. Had a 1.95 ERA, but also was 3-2. So, what does the stats tell you? I really don't know. Is this guy the next coming? Or is he just? It was just a fluke. I'm leaning to fluke. That it was a short season and he can be got to. So that's what we're going to go with here. It's a daytime game, and we're going to get going here. The wind is blowing out today, and Zach Eflin says, I know exactly how to handle that when the wind's blowing out. We just strike people out. Nice ground ball. Is he safe or out? He's safe. Yeah, it's going to be an error on second baseman. I'm going to hold that runner and go double play depth. And double play depth is not going to help us here. That is unfortunately a home run for Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman is a Philadelphia Philly killer. Don't like seeing that much. So now it's 2-0 and we only got 1 out for Acuna. Flies out to right field. And that's 2 outs. And then you walk. We can't walk people with 2 outs all the time. And Baum had a hold on to the ball. Couldn't do anything with it because it was a blooper. And Swanson just rips the ball down the third base line. And we got 1 run scored. They're going to bring the other guy home. And he's out at home. So they were to score 1. The second guy tried to come home as well, foolishly. And that is an out. So thankfully the Braves give us an out and gave us a little mercy there, but it's 3-0. And you hate to see it. We need some offense here. And McCutcheon does not help us there. Segura. Here we go. Segura gives us a home run. That's his second of the year. And it's 3-1 now. Now that's the kind of stuff we like to see. I was watching some other streams from the beta build, and I saw people were hitting 5-6 home runs at a time, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna have just a lot of offense at the beginning of the year. I haven't experienced all of that huge power and multiple home runs and stuff that other people were seeing, but I'm okay with it. I mean, I expect it to be like mix and match. Bryce Harper is red cold. I guess it wouldn't be red cold. It would be cold as ice, which would be blue. Hoskins flies out center, and that ends the inning. Well, we got one run. That's got to take out the positives here. Eflin going second inning here. Pops out the short. And a little hump that grinder to the short. Gregorius is being busy today. And there's a fly out to right. So 1, 2, 3. That's a good sign. We need some 1, 2, 3 innings. We need some 1, 2, 3 innings. Got a tired bullpen for the most part. And there's a deep fly ball and a fly out to left. So that's one out. Didi Gregorius is up. Didi pops out the shallow center, and it's an out. And Alec Baum's up. And gone! Home run! Alec Baum barely makes it over the fence, and it's now 3-2. The Braves are on top. That's his first one of the year. Gotta love it. Herrera gets a start today for the Phillies. He is over 4 this season against Ian Anderson now. And sadly, he strikes out. But we got 2 home runs this game, and it's now 3-2. Oh, and he got a nice catch. Nice catch out in left field for the first out. There's out number 2. And there's a strikeout for out number 3. Another 1, 2, 3 inning for Eflin. We're 3-2 going to the bottom of the third. So here comes Eflin. And he flies out the left center field. So you like to see that. I mean, use that bat. Don't just, like, suppose you're an out. And there's a deep fly ball off the fence. And McCutchen will be in there easily with a double. So here comes Segura. Segura! Gone! Another home run! Off the foul pole for a home run, and the Phillies take a 4-2 lead! Oh, what a shot! What a shot by Jean Segura, surprising everybody with his power! Oh my gosh! Bryce Harper has no home runs. Jean Segura has 3. Who'd have thunk it? Harper grounds out, and that ends. That's another out for him. He's not having a great start. Here's Hoskins. Hoskins grounds out short, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies have taken the 4-3 lead on the 2-run home run by Segura. Let's see if Eflin can continue his dominance and stuff after a really rough first inning. 1 down. Strikes him out for the second out. And strikes him out looking for the end of the inning. Oh, you gotta love it. Eflin is really on his game today after having a really rough start. So here comes Real Muto. And he pops out to second base, which was caught by the shortstop, I believe. And there's a walk for Gregorius. Gotta like DD walking there. And here comes Alec Baum. He hit a home run earlier. And unfortunately, he grounds out the third for the I think it's 5-4-3 double play. And that ends the inning. Okay, we can get Zach Eflin. Hopefully, we can get him through this inning. It's a 7. He's at 70 pitches. I'd like to see him go 6, but there's a strikeout. He strikes out as well. And he grounds out. So Eflin finishes out his day with a nice 1-2-3 inning again. Unfortunately, it's like you saw the bottom of his screen. He's like right on the red, which means I'm not going to risk it in a one-run game. I'm going to go with our bullpen. So I got to go with Chase Anderson here because I just need him to go an inning for me. Rara strikes out again. And we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Let's go with Brad Miller here. Miller gets a nice single up the middle. You like to see that when you're having a pinch hitter. You like to see him coming through. Here's McCutchen. And he strikes out. Here's Gene Segura. And he's like, Anderson is right on that border that Eflin was in as well. So, and there's a ground out to first base. And that ends the fifth. We're going to have a new pitcher here. We're going to have Chase Anderson. See how he does in relief here. He's 33 years old. He has the experience, so I feel like very strongly that he should be able to play well in these tight situations. Struck him out. And he walks Freeman. That's okay. I'm okay with walking people. It's like some people just, you need to walk. Gonna hold the runner. And he strikes him out. Chase Anderson gets his second strikeout. We're gonna hold the runner again. I know there's... Oh, no. And Didi bobbles it. Oh. That is not what you want to see. Now we have first and second, 2 outs. And he strikes him out. So Anderson comes up big after the error. So no run score, so that's a big, big thing. I am going to leave Anderson going for a second inning. He's a long reliever, so I should be able to get him to go 2 innings. Comes Harper. Harper needs to do something. And he gets a walk. A walk is something. Here comes Hoskins. He also needs to do something. Pops out to second base. Romuto. And he pops out to shallow center field. Here's Didi. He's hitting 111 this year. And that's a little line to left field. And he's going to try to score. And he's safe. And the Phillies extend their lead to 5-3 on a clinch hit by Didi Gregorius. Gotta love it. Comes bomb up to the plate. And he grounds out the third. But another runner scores. That gives us a little cushion here. It's a much needed cushion. We really just needed that. Comes Swanson. Strikes him out. That is his 4th strikeout. So every single batter that he's faced that hasn't got a hit has been struck out. Ground ball, shortstop. There's a nice play. 6-3 put out. Inciarte with 2 outs. He also sits down. And now it's the 7th inning stretch. So Anderson does exactly what we needed him to do. So you gotta love that. Who is the last out for them? Well, they're gonna have the thing. So we're gonna go with Alberto as the new pitcher for the 8th inning. Here's the setup spot. We're just single up the middle. I like to see it from Herrera. We are now going to put in the pinch hitter. Got a lefty in there, so we're going to put in Kingery. And Kingery strikes out. Here comes McCutchen. McCutchen gets a nice single. Gotta like this here. So it's like first and second, 1 out. Gene Segura, who's basically has gotten like 2 home runs today, is up to the plate, and you're not going to want to see that. And it's another shot down the first base line. We're going to have 1 run score at least. And it's a double. So it's now 6-3 with 2nd and 3rd with Bryce Harper up the plate. This is what we wanted to see. And unfortunately, he strikes out. And we got Hoskins up the plate. See if Hoskins deliver these guys home. Ground ball to third base. And it's an error! Oh, he couldn't catch it. And now another run scores. It's now 7-3. So 1st and 3rd, Real Muto's at the plate. And it's unfortunately a fly out to center field to end the inning. But the Phillies get 2 more runs, and we now lead 7-3. So you like it. You'd like to see that kind of baseball. This is the Phillies baseball we like to see. Some clutch hitting today. Here's a fly ball to center field for the first out. Gotta like the bullpen working itself out here. Oh, a shot up the middle for a base hit. And here's Freddie Freeman. This is why we put a lefty in here. And didn't put him in there to walk people. Did not want to do that. And there's double play depth, and there's a ground ball, and we get the 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. So gotta love that. And the Phillies hold on to their 7-3 lead with no damage done. So we're gonna work on getting this bullpen back up. Neris has not worked this year, so I'm gonna warm him up, and we're gonna throw him in on the 9th inning despite not being a save situation. Didi gets a nice little walk. Gotta love it. They got another new pitcher coming in the game and bombs up the plate. Bomb ground ball. Unfortunately, grounds into a double play. Comes Herrera with 2 outs. Herrera hits a nice fly to left field, but unfortunately is caught, and that also ends the inning. So the Phillies get nothing in the 8th inning, but we have a 4-run lead, so we should be fine, and we're going to get Hector Neris into the game here. Like I said, it is not a big deal. It's not a big save situation, but we want to give him some work. I always believe in getting your closer some work because he shouldn't be sitting around too often. Gets a strikeout to start it. And fortunately, he just gives up a home run. Austin Riley gets a home run. And it's now 7-4. It's going to hurt his ERA, but not anything else. It's not going to hurt our score. And now it's like 2 outs with a nice strikeout. That's how you like your pitchers to recover from giving up a home run. And another strikeout, and that ends the game. And the Phillies have won the series with a win 7-4. You love to see it. It was really nice to see the power numbers from Gene Segura, like really climbing up and doing really well. I mean, it's like great game. Unfortunately, you could see the hole in the lineup right here. There's a lot of little zeros here, and you don't want to see that. So, until next time, this is David B69, and I am out.